Hi. Sorry, I started with like a gross clearing my throat. Hold on. Okay, sorry. So I'm trying a different spot in the house. Well, it's actually my in-laws' house, but so we'll see if this is better for reception-wise. The light is kind of strong. Is that better? I feel like I'm just making it worse. So this look, this whole like minute you can just skip. This is gonna be another fall look, but it's gonna be more in depth. So this is more of like my kind of element, I guess. Like it's not like I go all out with my makeup every day, but I feel like I do a little bit more than what I did yesterday's video. So this is gonna be fun for me, and I hope that you guys like it and can get something out of it. So those of you that are new to mascara or even just kind of new to makeup, don't feel overwhelmed by this video. Like, I'm trying to tell you, this isn't like an everyday kind of basic quick look, right? This is a little bit more like in depth. This is if you want to take a little more time with your makeup and just have fun with it. So that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna be using a little bit more product, some more brushes, and it's gonna be fun. And again, I'm sorry for my disgusting voice. Also, I wanted to make note, maybe I'll just start with my brows while I'm talking, since those always take forever. So I'm just going to tell you really quick and then I'll keep talking. So I'm using this brow brush from Maskcara. So it's double-sided, so it's got the angled brush and then the spoolie. And I'm going to use the Trust eyeshadow. And yesterday I used the multitasker brush for my brows because I was trying to use as least brushes as possible. But with this look, this is kind of intended for like makeup lovers. The girls are like, I have to have it all. I don't even care if it's 5 brushes. So I am using this one because it is easier to do the brows with, which is funny because I use the multitasker for my brows for the longest time, like forever. And then the brow brush came out and I was like, oh, I don't know, I probably don't need it. Like, I'll just stick with the multitasker. And then I bought this one, used it a couple times, and I still was like, I don't know if I like it. I think I'm just gonna stick with the multitasker. It just took some getting used to, that's all. But now I love it, and I feel like it does go faster because the brush is bigger. And it's just, that's what it's meant for. The multitasker can still do it. I'm not trying to say that it can't, because obviously that's what I used for like a year and a half. So, yeah. So no trick. I'm just kind of following the natural hair stroke. What is it that I'm looking for? Hair pattern of my brows. What is going on right there? To get some foundation right there or something. Anyway, what was I going to talk about at the beginning? See, this is what happens when I lose my train of thought. Oh, this is what I was going to say. So when I post like selfies and stuff or like makeup looks, I get comments every now and then about people saying how like perfect my skin looks, okay? Like how smooth and whatever, and maybe it looks photoshopped or edited. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I do not ever edit my photos, my makeup photos. I do put a slight filter on it just so it matches my Instagram page, but the filter doesn't mess with the actual like look of the makeup at all. So as far as like skin softening or blurring, any of that crap, I don't do it. So, and you can see, I don't have a perfect face. I have some pores. I have some blemishes, right? I have some redness. So everything you're seeing in that photo, that's the makeup, you guys. I'm not joking around with you. I don't soften my skin at all in my photos, ever. So I just love that that's the beauty of mascara. It just makes it look like I have porcelain, soft, smooth, perfect skin. Spitting all over the place. So, okay. I'm so sorry. I need to learn how to do my brows faster. I get so particular about them. This is why usually when I do makeup videos, I just come with them already done. That's what I should have done today, to be honest with you, but it's all right. I'll just tell the replay people to skip ahead. Okay, so now with my eyes, I'm still going to do the foundation as a primer just like I did yesterday because I just like doing that. Okay, and I just do that with my finger. Just be quick and easy. And I'm really sorry. I really am feeling better. It sounds a lot worse than it is. So, hi, Sherry. I know, it's awesome, right? Okay, that sounded like I was full of myself. I just meant more like it's awesome that you're here. It's not awesome that you're watching me because you probably have much better things to do. My gosh, I look so tired, so sick. Okay, so let's do some eyeshadow. Let me check my notes. Okay, so we're gonna start off with Stardust. I have a freshly cleaned brush, used my Restore brush cleaner that I love. So I'm using Stardust. That's that one. It's like a champagne kind of color. I'm just gonna spritz that on the eyelid. Doot-de-doo. Nothing fancy. And I'm trying to go quick, I promise. Okay, and I have learned with some of the shadows, it goes on easier doing it this way, the kind of press dabbing action instead of swiping. So that's what I've been doing lately, like with my shimmers, and I like how it goes on a lot better. So there's a little tip for you. Okay, so stick that all on. And then we're gonna do some gilded. Oh my gosh, I totally put the wrong one here. I like moved them in my compact so they're all like right there in front, so I knew which ones I was using. And I put the wrong one there. So that defeated the purpose. Okay, so now I'm using gilded right there with the small end. And I'm just gonna go kind of right on that kind of brow bone and kind of into my crease. Oh my gosh. And then flip it over and kind of blend it out. I swear eye looks don't like fully look good until they're done, right? Like the whole process, it's like, I don't know about this, it's looking kind of crazy. And then once it's like completely done, then you're like, oh, okay, it looks normal. Okay, so if you can tell, I'm basically doing the same method that I did with yesterday's look. I'm just using kind of darker colors, and I'm just going to use a little bit more just to make it more dramatic, I guess. So that's what I like. It's kind of one of those eye looks that, hey Ashley, how are you? So it's one of those eye techniques that you can learn and apply to a couple different looks. Whoa. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. That came out like mom voice, like we're in preschool or something. Thanks for sharing. Okay. So I just put that in the outer crease. I've got to apologize, you guys. I just feel like I am still just sleepy. I am just half asleep right now. I am not a morning person, and I know you're like, it's not morning, Holly. It's 11, like it's afternoon. And I'm like, no, it still feels like morning to me. Okay, now we're gonna do some Trust. So Trust is that same color I put in my brows, so I am still trying to get multiple uses here. I'm gonna use that to kind of line my eyes. I feel like mascara is the other thing too. Like until you have mascara on, your eyes just look weird. I don't know. Is that just me? It's probably just me. Okay, so with this, I don't like fully line my eyes. I just kind of do it in the corners. I do a full line on the bottom. That's just a personal it's just a personal preference. I just like it, but yeah, actually I'm more of like a anytime after like 1 or 2 person. That's me. Okay, so just blend it out a little bit. And now you're gonna take Bright Eyes. So that was Trust I used on my brows and my liner. That was Stardust that I started with. That's Gilded I put in the corner. And I'm doing this Bright Eyes just to add some fun gold shimmer. And I'm just gonna put that kind of in the center, but mostly just on the outside. And a little bit up there. Oop. Let's get some mascara on. So I use this L'Oreal Voluminous Million Lashes. Oh, 8:30. Ugh. That's actually when my kids woke me up today too. It's a rough life. One thing I want to know about these eyeshadows. It's not like this giant palette I had to buy. They were like specific colors I could just choose. So you can buy them individually, which I love. So they don't come in like these pre-built palettes that you just kind of have to take what you get. It's the same price no matter what. So I just love that I can just buy what I want, buy what colors I like, what colors think I look good in. And then when my favorite one runs out, I can just rebuy that one. I don't have to buy the whole palette again. Like, isn't that the worst? I had to do that for so many years because I was in love with this maroon color. I think it was from Almay. And it came in a 3-pack eyeshadow, and it was like maroon, like a light black, and then, I don't know, maybe a green or a brown. I didn't use any of the other colors, just that maroon. And yeah, I would always have to just rebuy the whole thing. Well, eyeshadow situation right now is a little funny. They're on clearance right now for $8. Yeah, and free shipping. But there's only a few left. There's only a handful left because they're reformulating, coming out with a better formula. And it's going to be probably another month or 2 until the new formula comes out. And then they'll go back to $12 each, which still isn't bad. So you can just buy them slowly as you want, or just go crazy one day and buy 5. I don't know. That's your prerogative. Okay, so let's get some makeup on my face. Okay, so I'm going to be using this white peach highlight and this Detail Hack brush. And we're just going to go for it. So I use a lighter foundation for under my eyes. That's why I'm kind of skipping that part right now. And I'm also kind of skipping right here because that's right here. I'm skipping right there because that's where my contour is going to go. So you just, like I do put it all over kind of, but I try and save it so I'm not just wasting product where I don't need it. And I mean, if you don't like full coverage, you can use even less than I'm using. My highlight slash foundation, they're the same thing. So if I say highlight foundation, it's just interchangeable terms, so don't get confused. Mine usually lasts me about 2 months, but I wish I was a normal person. Because I tell people that 2 months, it doesn't sound like a long time, but I'm also always doing makeup videos and tutorials, so I go through a lot more makeup than a normal person would, I think. And I wear it every day and I wear full coverage. So if you're just a normal person, you're not doing YouTube videos all the time or beauty events, then I bet you this foundation will probably last you more like 3 to 4 months. So $14, 3 to 4 months. That's not that bad, right? Every time I like put my brush up, the light goes crazy. Adjust, adjust. So this part of it is not different. This is what I do every day. I don't do anything different no matter what I'm doing, but I can always just switch up my eyeshadow and my blush. Okay, now for my contour, I'm going to switch it to this side. Frame around my forehead. Okay, now this is another place you can kind of do something different and add in a little bit more, is you can go darker with your contour. Just be careful. You still just, like you can blend less, just make sure you get rid of the harsh lines. Does that make sense? So you can still make it more noticeable, just so like that you can obviously see the two harsh lines. So just make sure that the outsides are blended out, and you can do it more darker if you just want a more intense contour, I guess. And I'm going to do nose contour today. I didn't do it yesterday because that's not like an everyday thing. Okay, so with nose contour, that's why I love this brush, because the small end is just, I feel like I did that a little crooked. This little side of the brush is perfect for nose contour. Just do it lightly. Don't get too crazy. That side's definitely darker. What the heck? Again, I'm going to be sharing a really awesome contour tips and tricks video later, so I'm not going in depth right now with contour. And then you can still kind of take this brush and kind of buff it out a little bit. My gosh, I wish this light would stop blowing me out. I don't know. It's like it's too dark in the background, so it's blowing my face out. Is that better at all? Not really. Okay, sorry, I'll move on. So now let's do some blush. Okay, let's see some plum. You guys want to see plum, don't you? I know you do. I'm using this blush brush, B-squared brush, I think is what it's called. I don't know. There's plum. Okay. So just gonna stick that baby in there. And plum is another one of those dark, really pigmented ones. You gotta be careful. Because they can get out of hand real fast. So actually, it's kind of funny because I think when they made this brush and came out with it, that's what the intention was for. Was that this was supposed to be for highlight and this was supposed to be for contour. But the artist just kind of started using it, customers started using it, and they're like, you know what, it works better, switch the other way. So to answer your question, yeah, but it probably would, yeah, take a while. But if you're just doing like specific areas, like if you're just doing a touch up or like concealing or color correction, then that's where the small brush would be really awesome for that. And this is good for contour still, but for me, I found that it was making too big of a line. It's just, I mean, unless I pinched it, and I do that sometimes, but I don't know. I like doing it the other way. Yeah. So you totally can. So again, I'm just doing that plum blush. It's so pretty. Complements those eye colors really well. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, this end's a little bit more, that's why it's called the detail hack brush. It's just a little bit more for detailed contour, where the 30-second hack is really for like a quick contour. And like I said, that's why with the 30-second, since it is so round and fluffy, that's why I kind of tip it on its side and do it that way. So either one works. It just kind of depends what your needs are. But yeah. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, now let's do some lips. Lips are so fun. I'm going to show you plum, you guys. Let's do this. Because I showed you sandstone yesterday. Ashley's excited to see plum. She loves plum. So it's just a perfect little fall lip, I think. It's been like the top seller for like a month. Well, since it came out. So there it is on, and I can always add a little bit more blush. Okay, so you can also line your lips if you want even more pazzow. Is that a word? I just made it a word. So for that, you can just use your contour. I'll just blend in a minute. Just don't worry about it, okay? I'll blend in a minute. So I'm using my contour in that same multitasker brush I just did my lips with. So I'm switching to this side. And you can just kind of slide some contour underneath. Just going to help pop your lips a little bit more. Classroom bundle. Yeah, I need to post that about you guys. So Maskcara just came out with a awesome fall promotion that I'll post about today. And it's just until supplies last. So probably like a month, I would guess, a few weeks to a month. So it's an awesome deal if you're just getting started. So I'll post about that later. So thanks for reminding me. Okay, here's a quick thing. So I just did a little contour there. It just kind of helped add a little bit shadow to my lip, kind of sultry. I don't I guess I was gonna say I don't love plum by itself on my lips. I do, but sometimes it is a little bit like too purpley gray moody for me. So what I like to do is put a little bit of sandstone on top of it, and it's so pretty. So just wait, just watch. So just, it's in that box in the living room, under the TV console. It's in that big box. So pretty, right? I love mixing the two. And you can do the same on your cheeks if you want, but I'm just going to leave the plum for now. And we're almost done. And now I'm going to take this Dream Illuminator that we used yesterday, and I'm going to stick that there to give me some shine. Shine there. Shine there. And then that rose gold illuminator, I'm going to stick a little on my cheeks just for fun. And a little bit on my eyes. I just love adding that little bit of shine right to the center of your eyelid. Just really brings the attention back to your eye. And of course on the lips, gotta do the lips. What else was I gonna do? I think that's it. And then finish with Stay Spray. So this is the Stay Setting Spray. Oh, no, gotta blend. Oh my gosh. Can't forget to blend. So again, all this is doing is just picking up any excess product, any harsh lines, just any funny business. Oh, that's what I forgot. Forgot to put on my second foundation. So like I said, White Peach is what I used all over. This is the Moonlit, whoa, blown out Moonlit. And this I like to put under my eyes. So Ashley, this is where this brush would be good for that, but it's covered in contour, so I don't want to do that right now. So I just use my finger, but I love doing this for under eye brightening, and you can do this with whatever highlight you wear. You just get like the shade below it. So I don't necessarily do like a circle under my eye. That's what you got to be careful of. I like to kind of bring it down the side of my nose and down into my cheek just a little bit. And it really just brings that focus just right to the center of my face, to my eyes, because that's where we want to draw people's focus, right to the eyes. The eyes are the door to the soul, or something like that. So now I should be good to see. Let me try and find a little better light here. There, it's a little better, right? So there's kind of your more in-depth fall look. Does that work? Sorry if it took a long time, but I don't know, it's just kind of fun to spend a little bit more time on your makeup sometimes. Okay, so please comment below whatever questions you have. I'll be posting a few more things in the group today, and yeah, so I look forward to it. Thank you for sharing and commenting and being here. I love teaching and I love helping, so whatever you need, I'm here. So I'll see you guys later.